Now, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are on this planet. How are you? Welcome to another episode of Straight TV, baby. What is happening? You nervous? Don't be nervous. Okay? It's going to be incredible, and I'll prove you why. Okay? Okay, first thing first, I want you to see the others chart, okay? What is others? Others stand for all the cryptos except the top 10 cryptos, okay? All the other cryptos except the top 10. See? This is the chart of others. And I want you to see where we are right now. This is the weekly RSI. I want you to see monthly RSI. Okay? The monthly RSI on this. Okay? Before it gets dark, before it gets bright, it gets really dark. So it's just like that. See? The RSI in the history of others, you know, when I say history, that means it's never been this low. And if you're panicking at this point, bro, I don't know, what to say. All the cryptos are sitting at exact levels that we are looking for. Nothing to worry about. I am bullish AF. Okay, bullish. This is really bullish. Look at the RSI, the monthly RSI. I'm not talking about weekly. This is the monthly RSI at 35. The time you get nervous is when you start going above 73. Okay, this is not the time to be nervous. It's like Great Depression. Crypto is going through equivalent of Great Depressions, especially the altcoins, okay? So, don't get nervous, man. Just look at this RSI. The only way it's going is up. You will see the RSI go up like that, okay? And it's going to be fast and furious because it's a cycle end. If you see, it's a cycle end. This was the first cycle ended. Second cycle. And you can call this a baby third cycle. Okay, of depression, which is ending. Okay? This is the baby cycle of depression. So what comes after that, bro, it's magnificent. Magnificent. You have to keep an open mind. I know you are scared. You feel depressed. Let those feelings go, okay? Let those feelings go. I am bullish AF. Bullish. This is very bullish. How's everyone? Brian, Straight TV, baby. Let's fucking go. Everyone gave up on us. Not Shrey, we trust. Yes. Hi, Shrey. Hope your dad is better. Yes, Jut. How are you? Please, can you charge Swift? Bro, there's nothing to charge Swift. We are sitting perfectly where we want to be. Okay? This is Swftcoin. Just because you're nervous, I'm doing it. Okay? We are sitting perfectly on the levels. If you go back on the Patreon and look at the levels that I have for Swftcoin, we are sitting at exact level, bro. Nothing to worry, okay? We got nothing to worry in Swftcoin. Another coin I am uber bullish is Augur. Let's look at Augur. Where is Augur sitting? Okay. Let's look at the daily for Augur. Okay, this is the daily for Augur. Look at this. You see these wicks? You know, you see this wicks try to scare you, right? Can you get a wick like that? Yes, you can get a wick like that to scare you up to this level here. You know, up to these levels right there. You can get a wick like that. But what it does, you know, right now, I feel the dump in Augur after the pump. Okay, this trend line tells me when the dump's going to be. This is a 4-hour chart. So if I put it in a daily, it tells me when the next dump is going to be. Okay? If I take it to $6-7, how far it goes? You know, or as of now, again, depends. If we get a lower wick, it'll extend the time for our dump. Okay? Right now, in this range, I expect a dump in this range. $6, you know, to $7, right? $6 to $7, the wick could go to $5.50. That's the dump I expect from $20, right? So first we got to reach that $20 level. And here, I think we could reach somewhere, I would say $17 to $20, you know, 17 to 20. Yeah. So this thing goes up like that. You go to $3, you know, waste time, dump back down to this level and go back up to $6, dump, go back up like that. It'll be, you know, the way we are going to go up is keep on having small dumps and then go up. Okay. So that's how I see the cycle progress. And here, there's another indicator which tells me when the dump's going to be. It could be end of December to first week of January as of now. End of December or first week of January, I expect a dump. Okay? Nice, good size dump. So, you know, I don't know every chart, but these charts tell me when the next dump's going to be. Big pullback. So before that, you can take profits. Right? How are my friends? Jud B Dash. Yes, I will do Dash. Fanta. Stray, my lovely bastard. How's the fam going, mate? Good, man. Kevin. Most of these altcoins are already at the bottom while Bitcoin is at 106K. But you have to understand, not every coin is going to go up. Okay? Not every coin. You're going to get duped by many other coins, which will go up 1x, 2x, and that's it. You know, depending on where they are in their own cycle. Every individual altcoin is their own cycle. Depending on where. Let me show you, give an example of, what is this coin? MDT. Where is MDT? Measurable data token. Right. So this coin is its own cycle, right? Look at this. $2018 bottom, goes up, goes up. In 2021, reached the top, collapses. 86%, then goes up once again, you know, in December of 2021, collapses, goes back up, comes back almost close to the new all-time high in 2024, collapses, right? It's an own cycle, okay? So, yeah, nothing significant is gonna affect it. It's its final destination, okay? It's going through the accumulation process. I'll show you Swftcoin, how Swftcoin duped other people. See, Swftcoin's been there. When the time is right for a coin, it'll pump. Because it dumped here, came to the bottom in 2018, then pumped. Everyone said, yeah, bull runs on, dumps back down. Then in 2021, see how many days it pumped. It only pumped for 72 days. Okay? That's why I say 60-day mark. Your alt season is going to be 60 days. 60 days. That's it. I would say at this point now, I'll say 40 days. Okay? It's going to be fast and furious, you know? So it doesn't seem like that much gain here, but it gained almost a 10x. Almost 9.5x in 70 days. So, but came back down right away, you know. In how many days it lost all the gains. So, as quick as it goes up, it's going to come back down as quickly. 93 days. It gave out all the gains. And you're stuck holding a bag. Okay? But when the time is right, I like cryptos when they are going up like this. Higher lows, okay? Higher lows. This is in a upward trajectory, okay? That's why I like Swftcoin. Jut B is my Patreon. So let's look at Dash for Jut. Dash. I started making that chart and then I was like, man, I'm gonna go live and I'll do it on the live. Okay, so you have to look at this with two channels. We have one channel here where it would say that we may get a resistance right here. The price action would get resistance at this level right there. So until I'm not worried about Dash until this $200 and $240 mark. The wick could go to 240, 250. Yeah, but that's where I expect a pullback. You know, nothing significant right now. And if you look at the bigger channel, it's the second channel. Okay, let's look at this right there. If Dash is able to break this channel right there, that pushes the price right above this previous all-time high. You say $500. Okay, if Dash is able to push this price above $500, then man, you know, you see this, then it'll have a new all-time high at 1800, between 1900 to I would say 1700 to $1,300. Okay, so these are the levels. This 205 level pullback, and if it's going above it, then a $500 mark, 500 to 550 is the next level of resistance. If we pass that, we'll have to see where Dash is at that point, where Bitcoin is, where altcoins are. I would say end of November, first week of December, we have to see where all the coins are, and we'll decide, okay, how things are looking. Okay. Bitcoin is still, you know, depending on the price action of Bitcoin, everything depends on the price action of Bitcoin as well, depending on how late it reaches or how quickly it reaches $129,000, $130,000. Everything depends on that, okay? So I'll keep you posted. As of now, just looking at the chart of Augur, but Augur can give me a different chart just today. You know, it could pull back. Augur can give me a nice pullback at this region, 150, 154. If it gives me that nice pullback, it changes the timeline from January first week pullback to a different pullback. It'll be probably the pullback will be in February. Okay, we'll have to see. Okay, when exactly, but there will be a pullback in Q1. When it comes, I don't know. It could be Jan, it could be Feb, it could be March. I don't know. There will be a significant correction in Q1. But before that, we need to go up. Let's stop talking about negative stuff, okay? We had enough correction and everything. And it's time for the good times now. Hi Kishore, how are you? My brother from another mother. Sunny Singh, Shrey, my brother, got 200k on Dash. Up 100k, invested 100k and up. Now we'll sell Dash at 400 end of November. Yes, and until end of November, I wouldn't worry about it. And don't put a number on it until end of November. Let it go. Let it ride. Hardik, how are you? I like your name, Hardik. What's your name? How you doing? I'll be like, my name is Dick. Hardik. Oh, I'll squint my eyes. You know, I call these hunter eyes. My name is Dick. Hardik. Kevin, can you please look at AVT? Bro, let me look at all the other coins. Let's look at Mina. Mina Dika. Again, this one hasn't turned bullish yet, so, you know, I'll be little reserved towards it, just because it hasn't turned bullish. But if you look at the weekly RSI, it's pretty depressed, you know. If you look at the weekly RSI, according to the chart, it's pretty much... about time. But what happens is, even when the RSI goes up like that, the crypto could go down like that, okay? And then later on it catches up. Later on it catches up and does this, okay? So we have to see where, as I said, you know, I don't trust all the coins right now. Not the whole market. Some coins are just gonna, you know, probably do 1x, right? Gets you excited because it's, you know, it's only 40 days, 60 days. I am bullish. So, you know, it could do this for 40, 60 days, gets you excited, you know, and then boom, okay, breaks this channel and goes back down, okay? And creates a one more low. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. If this is a low, let's see how deep correction it has been. Oh, 99%, 99.51%. If you consider this wick, then 99.80. Pretty depressed. So that's Mina as of now. At some point it'll come and kiss this $2.50 level. When? I don't know. It can go on. The depression for Mina can go on until 2028, where 2029, where I see the bottom for altcoins after this run. So it can, you know, never have a bull run. This could go up and come back down, go up and come back down, and, you know, probably at these levels it will settle down. You know, you think it's over, and in 2029 it dumps one more time, and then it starts its bull run. Okay, so I don't trust Mina at this point. You know, the coins that I trust, I'm holding right now. But, okay? Let me show you. Let me show you something. It's putting a pattern that I have seen before, okay? Where things go berserk, okay? Things go berserk. Let's look at Costco, for example. Okay. Costco in its beginning journey kind of similar pattern. You know, you see? So, you know, you see what Costco did after that. So, just saying, it's not necessarily the same exact, but, you know, it looks pretty depressed. So I think it's, how much pump it's gonna get, it could try to reach this level, 240, 200% pump, maybe pushing it 300%. Here, this is the resistance, I would say it would have right there. So I wouldn't be surprised if it pumps almost 170, 190%, maybe pushing it 200. Okay, and that's all. Okay, as of now, get you excited, but that could be the bull run for Mina. Until it proves and goes above this level. Bull run will start for Mina when it goes above 260. 270 is the level. After that, the bull run for Mina would go. Then it would go berserk. It'll just keep on going up, up, and up. To the moon, baby. Lolo Mo. Hello, Shrey. Nice to see you, brother. Any time for TA for Staffy? I will look at it, bro. AVT. Let's look at Kevin's AVT. You know which cryptos I like as of now? I like old dinosaur cryptos. Old dinosaur cryptos, because if you start seeing Zcash pump, if you start seeing Dash pump, these are old. The first cycle crypto from 2017, they have already gone through the depression phase that I'm talking about. Mina, that Mina could go on into this depression phase, right? These coins have gone through the depression phase. For example, Dash, right? Let me show you. Dash has gone through the depression phase, okay? Like, you have to burn. You have to burn as an investor to get the gains, okay? And people who own Dash, I think, have gone through the burn after the top, you know, right here, got them excited, dejection, excitement, dejection, boring period, little excitement, dejection, excitement, dejection. So just see the cycle, man. Very bad, very bad. So I think like majority of people are out of Dash. Very few people probably own, and they could have a nice run up. Okay, see, these monster coins are pumping. These are old dinosaurs. They are pumping. So that's why I like Bitcoin Cash. Bitcoin Cash is one of the dinosaurs as well, right? Old coins, Bitcoin Cash. Then I like Litecoin. Augur. Augur is an old coin. Augur has been in existence since 2015. I would say even 2014. Augur is a dinosaur. Dinosaur. Look at this. When this coin came into existence was October of 2015. Right. It doesn't show the cycle here, but it came into existence in 2014. When initial inception of Augur. So, you know, this coin has gone through its depression phase. Look at this. Like, nobody, when I bought Augur, the website wasn't working. Nothing was working. Like, look at this depression. Look at this accumulation, right? And what do you get after that? After all these years of suppression, is an awesome bull run, okay? Nothing on the channel is a financial advice, just my opinion. I'm some guy on the internet who loves cryptos, crypto bros, and all the hoes. Yes. It rhymes well, that's why, okay? No disrespect to the hoes. God's creation, Aventus. Okay, Aventus, AVT. Yeah, well, we're sitting nice and tight. Aventus, bro. Until we get out of this triangle, you know, when it decides to get out, let's look at this way. Let's look at the top and the bottom. And, you know, if you look at this way, then the triangle could be ending now in November. And yeah, look at this. Let's look at it with this perspective, right? From here. Okay. You see? Do you see what I'm saying? Let's make the chart a little cleaner. You see downwards pattern like that. Falling wedge. You see this falling wedge? It's a good sign. That's a good sign. See what happens after a falling wedge, you know, like this. You get a nice run up. Okay, see this wedge? So this is another wedge. Let's clean it up. Let's clean it up. Let's clean it up. So nice wedge. Okay, I like veggies. Wedgies. I don't know if spelled with a V or a W, but yeah, it's a nice wedge. But how far it's gonna go depends on this channel and depends on the timeline. That once we start going up, how far are we gonna go? You know, are we gonna go only until $13 or $15? I would get worried after $9, $10. You know, because I'm being optimistic and looking at this channel, but you can look at pessimistically Yeah, looking at this channel, right? Forget about this channel, okay? Here, hold on. Here, right there, that puts us at $9. You have a big resistance at $9, $10. If you break this, then you could get your $15. If you break that $15 on a weekly candle, then you're going to Valhalla, like the Cash Patel said. You're going to the Valhalla 100, okay? If only you're able to break $15, okay? There's a big if, okay? If that happens, our Aventus is going to Valhalla. Depending on where we are, okay? Where we are in the cycle, you know. I like this song. How are my brothers? Robert Richards, Straight TV, baby. How are you, bro? How are you, Matt? Have I missed anyone? Come on, BCH, send us to the moon, baby. BCH to $20,000, okay? $20,000. If it's able to pass, the big resistance for BCH is at $7,000. If BCH, again, I expect a big pullback between $5,000 to $7,000. BCH pullback at $5,000 to $7,000. If we are able to cross that $7,000 mark, BCH is going to between $18,000 to $23,000. Okay, you heard it on Straight TV, baby. Bitcoin Cash right now, as of 3rd November 2025, is sitting at $530. $530. I know it sounds crazy. I'll share a Bitcoin Cash chart. Okay, against Bitcoin. It sounds ridiculous. I know. Okay? But at some point in the cycle, we will reach 618. 618 is at 0.06. 0.06 of Bitcoin. That is almost $7,000, okay? At some point in the cycle, Bitcoin Cash will reach at this point. So it's 12 to 11x, depending on how much level of faith you have. That'll kiss this line. Right. You know, if you don't want to count this wick here and you want to count this fib level from here, then it puts us right here at 0.05. 0.05, the wick to 0.05. That is still a almost close to 9.5x. Okay, so if you want to take profits at that level, I understand. But as of now, I think, you know, the level of resistance, some sort of resistance we would get is at a pump of 120% from here. 120% pump, and you get some sort of resistance at 236. You know, it could go above it and have a pullback. So about 120% from here would put us at $1,300, pushing it $1,400. I would expect some sort of pullback. 13 to 1400. Bitcoin Cash is coming near you guys. This is Bitcoin Cash chart against Bitcoin. You see the energy I have because I'm really excited, very happy for what's coming. And I'm happy for you guys. You're like warriors, man. You're still here, then you are a warrior. And you're going to win. You know, you like how should I say, that parasite that never lets go, you know, which sticks to you like a tick. You have to kill it. Then only you can pull it out. Resilient. You all are resilient, motherfuckers. No one can stop you. You understand? No one can break you. You're gonna do well. You're gonna do well. Yo, Shrek, can you check Augur? I don't know what that is, bro. Jut B. Jut B is on a roll. Do everything for me, bro. Hold on. Altlayer. Let's do Altlayer. Why am I doing this? Because it was pumping a few days ago. Altlayer was pumping. So, you know, sometimes when you do new coins, you are able to find a gem that's been in existence for a long time and it has a bullish chart. Right, because I don't have time doing these new coins in my personal time. So, while working, you never know, you find a gem. You find a gem and the chart looks good. Then you go for it. You know what I mean? RSI looks at 33. It could go to 20. Yes, we've seen that happen. So, I, as of now, don't like this. Altlayer. Adios, amigos. So, move on to next one. We have done Augur. We have done Swftcoin. Oh, ICP. Another bummer. ICP. One day, ICP could be the coin that everyone looks up to. One day. If it does whatever it's supposed to do, then ICP could do wonders. Win at $20 like we projected. At some point. Okay, just where ICP is. I wouldn't be surprised if it hits, you know, 43, 45, even pushing it $100. Yeah, this. What if it pushes $100? Guys, are you prepared for that? Hold on 1 second, okay? Let me look into something else. Okay, I'm ready. Okay, let's look at the ICP again. Just need to change this. Okay, what do I expect? Okay, bottom here. Okay, if you consider this as a bottom. Yes, it could go to $37, $40. $37 to $40 ICP. Yes, it's possible. $37 to $40 ICP. Totally possible, you know. If it passes that, then, man, you know, how I see ICP as of now, you got one more significant dump left after the pump, because we can reach at this level like that, right? $39, $40 and come back down to this depression levels right there one more time, and then a massive pump, you know, like that. Okay, so as of now, we could go to 37, even I would say 33, between $33 to $40. That's where ICP is going. So ICP's run from here would be almost an 8x run left for ICP. That is great. That is phenomenal. Wow. 8x for ICP, Internet Computer ICP. 8x. 7x to 8x ICP.
I'm running out of time. Every day goes by so fast, and every moment counts, baby. I don't want to miss a thing.
The next Dino would be Ravencoin. What is Auki? A-U-K-I. Let's just look at Auki. Maybe you find a gem. A-U-K-I. Auki. What is Auki? Me like Auki. Me likey. Me likey. Auki. I like it. I like it. As of now, I like it. I like the chart. Keep on saying that. Hold on.
Take my hand, and we don't need to do the things we don't want to do.
I like cryptos when they do an M pattern, you know. So yeah, if it doesn't go under the depression phase where if it sticks to, if it holds, even if it comes back down to this level, if it doesn't go any lower than 0.01, then this looks very bullish. If it doesn't go below 0.01, okay, if it doesn't go below 0.01 level, I'm bullish until that happens. But, you know, if it's not the case, then sayonara. This coin would go to 0. Okay? If it dumps to this level, it goes below it on a weekly close like that. If you get a wick like that, then it's probably a lost cause. Okay. You know. But as of now, this looks very promising, the chart, because I'm bullish for the next 40 days. So I am uber bullish for the next 40 days. So this chart looks promising as of now. Okay, as of now, this looks promising. And looks like it's going to have a nice run. You know, something like this. You know, wouldn't be surprised if it starts to have a nice run like that. You know, like that. Okay. Depending on, you know, how long this bull run lasts. Let's put it this way. Come back on the channel and have another run. Hold on one second. I'm getting a phone call from my buddy. He's a Patreon too. What's up? Hey, I'm live on YouTube. Hold on one second. My Bluetooth glasses are turning on. It'll take a second. It'll take a second. Hold on. Yeah, I can hear you now. What's up? Oh, bull. Yeah, live show. I'm live on YouTube. Yeah. All right. Later. Okay, bye. You pick up a brother's phone. He's my friend since a long time, okay? He's we have known each other since 2005. So, yeah, that's why he has my personal phone number. Check King Kaspa. Kaspa is no more king, bro. Kaspa, I looked at Kaspa. If I look at Kaspa, that's the sign that shows bull run's over or coming close to over. Okay? You know, if you're lucky, that would pump. If you're unlucky, you won't be able to get out of Kaspa. You know, people are stuck in Kaspa. I'll tell you. You think I'm not working on Kaspa? I am working on Kaspa. Look what happens to Kaspa. You know, if in this bull phase, the next 40 days, if Kaspa does this, just goes sideways like that, just pumps a little bit and just goes sideways, okay? Then Kaspa will do this, whoosh, like that, okay? Go to 0, this motherfucker, okay? So just be careful. If you're lucky, and you know, if you're lucky, then this could happen in a very bullish scenario. Goes up maybe 2.23 level, if at all, okay? So if you're super lucky, then you get a 3-4x out of Kaspa. Or this motherfucker is gonna take everyone's money and go away. Okay? This is an indication of end of the bull run. Kaspa. Okay? It could do this. You know, it could do this. I don't want to be a jinx to your crypto, but like that. Okay? And then you get some sort of pump back up, and boom, another dump like that. Okay, so it reaches its bottom somewhere in 2028, 2029, does this, you know, like that, before a new cycle starts for Casper. But this don't look good. I don't like Casper at this point. I don't like Casper, you know. For me to be proved wrong, Casper has to significantly have a weekly candle, you know, and go up. It has to be very aggressive for me to get bullish on Casper, you know. And then you'd be like, you know, the RSI looks depressed. Let's see. I don't like Casper. At this point, I don't like it. For me to change my mind, it has to go above 20 cents. Above 20 cents, bearish. Okay, bearish. Casper. Shrey me, AP Indian guy, remember? Can you please check a Ravencoin market cap chart BEC? And I believe this is the next Dino coin to pump. Note, please check market cap chart, not the price chart. Crazy ping. What's the coin? Ravencoin. Hold on. Smoke break. Guys, this is very bad, okay? Don't get influenced. This is the worst thing ever. You could don't start smoking cigarettes or this. Realm. Shabazz. BCH. Hi, should I please take a look at virtual? What is virtual? Fanta's been here since 2013. Sunny Singh, I don't believe in narratives, bro. They're supposed to pump, that's why. You watch how Bitcoin Cash pumps, okay? People's mind are gonna get fried when they see Bitcoin Cash rally. Even my close friend, he was saying, hey man, I'm getting nervous. Yeah, a lot of people are nervous. Just look at this chart. People who have joined recently, just look at the others chart. Others chart. These are all the altcoins except the top 10 coins, okay? Look how depressed they are. They've never been this low. The RSI is at 35. If you are nervous at this point, God bless you, man. You know, you have to learn a little bit, just a little bit of technical, you know, just learn a little bit of technical analysis. Just look at this. Yeah, there's no point, you know. If this candle comes back a little bit down, no point to be nervous. Look at this. It's just sitting perfectly. Yeah, perfectly. Perfectly in this channel. Nothing to be scared about. Like that. Okay? Nothing to be scared. We are perfect. Okay, now we are going to get into the $10 trillion. 10 trillion, okay? $10 trillion crypto market. I would say 12 trillion, but 10 sounded good. 12 would sound even good, but I don't have two more fingers, you know? Like I would have to do this. And I don't know how I would do 12 fingers. That's why I say 10 trillion. Okay, this is the total market cap of the whole crypto market cap is sitting right here. And I assume Okay, if this was the next level up is here. 618 was right here. It stopped at 618. Next level up is here. Okay. And I'm not very bullish on Bitcoin. Bitcoin, say, goes to $130,000 by December. You know, it goes to 129, 130. That would make the market cap of Bitcoin at $2.7 trillion. And if you see, we are coming very close to $6 trillion market cap. You understand the gravity of what this would be, you know? The next stop is at $5.7 trillion. So almost close to $3 trillion. $3 trillion. Right now, what is the market cap? $3.54 trillion. Out of 3.54, about 2.5 trillion is in Bitcoin, right? So majority of this is coming to altcoins. Imagine $2 trillion coming to altcoins. $2 trillion is $2,000 billion. 2,000 billion. Liquidity injection is going to come. $2 trillion. That is a lot of money, my friends. That is a lot of money. From 3.5 to 6 is almost close to $3 trillion. Out of that, maybe 200 billion or 300 billion will go to Bitcoin. Rest is all coming to altcoins. Just think about what kind of rally it would bring, okay? Just something that you can't even imagine, okay? The rally is going to be that good. Okay? That's where we are going, and have some sort of pullback. I like the W pattern. See this? This is where I would say you would have some sort of resistance or pullback is here. No more pullbacks. No more pullbacks until $5.86 trillion. I would say, to be conservative, let's see $5.4 trillion. So just look at this. It's sitting beautifully. You know, the chart. Look at this. Okay, $5.5 trillion. $5.5 trillion total market cap. You know, and this could happen in a short time frame. It could be by December 17th or December 20th. We could be sitting at $5.4 trillion. $3.5 trillion is the market cap right now. Okay, just imagine. You know. It's going to be crazy, man. It's going to be crazy. I get goosebumps just by thinking about it. Goosebumps. It's going to be incredible. Mark my words. Incredible. Okay, you heard it on Shray TV, baby. Mexican Right House, Shray is right. How can people believe that the bull market is over when you look at BCA chart hasn't even pumped yet? So that's your indication that the bull reason has not started. The bull season. Yeah. That's going to be you when DAC Knight and Agra Labs drop smart contracts. 157,000 this year. Bitcoin 157,000 this year. Bro, you know, let me show you Bitcoin, okay? Nobody would be more happy than I am if Bitcoin does this, okay? But I don't want to burst your bubble. Let's look BLX, BL. Okay. We've been following Bitcoin for a long time, right? And I think nobody on the internet has been correct about internet like the way I have, okay? That does not mean I can be cocky. I have to be cocky. No, I don't have to be cocky. But do you understand? See this? You see this? That's where we are, okay? I am bullish until the triangle ends. Okay, until this triangle ends, I am bullish. Oh, this chart is not the current chart. Hold on. Just look at it here. I don't want to fuck up my chart. Okay. Let's look at a weekly. The bull market for Bitcoin or crypto could last way longer than anyone anticipates, okay? I'll just give you a wild scenario, wild prediction, okay, about Bitcoin. Okay, so it may just sound ridiculous, but, you know, I'll give you one. Okay, so we are here, right? And we could go on until... Right, we've been sticking on this line. Every time we hit this line, we go up. We have crossed this line, so that's why a lot of people would be getting nervous, but I am not. We could keep on going up until, you know, I would say Jan, even Jan. Yeah, even Jan. First week of Jan. Then I would expect some sort of correction. December or Jan. Is it 20th of December or 25th of December? We'll know, you know, in few days. In few days, depending on how quickly we get, you know, how Bitcoin goes to 130. How quickly Bitcoin goes to 129 to 130. That will say next I expect Bitcoin to come back down. But the wild prediction about Bitcoin is we could go up, you know. Let me show you the inverted chart of Bitcoin. Okay. Inverted chart of Bitcoin. It took from the bottom, you know, right there to the top. I mean, to the bottom right there. 378 days. 378 days. And from the bottom to the top, the local top here, it took 490 days. 483 days. Let's just say 500. Okay, so double that amount. Double. If you double that amount to 1,000 days, then bull run could last until, you know, for Bitcoin could last until 2027, even pushing it, you know, yeah, 2027, 1,000 days is, but that does not mean altcoin run will be that long, okay? And if you just look at this chart, okay, this is, I've posted this line here where Bitcoin could. This is weekly, okay? This is inverted chart of Bitcoin. On a daily, first we gotta reach the local top that I would say would be around 130. The wick could go to 140 or 135, right? But that's it. I am being cautious around 129. You get a pullback, back to 112, maybe a little lower. $113,000. Get one more run to 135, and then you get a pullback to $100,000. Okay, $100,000 pullback, and pushing it. Okay, pushing it. We go to 90,000. Okay, 90,000 Bitcoin pullback. Then you get another run. Comes to $150,000 or $160,000 Bitcoin. And this is when, you would go sideways. All the investors, big guys are getting out. They need to get rid of billions and trillions of dollars, right? So this would be the time where they would get rid of it, and you get a nice pullback to $75,000. Okay, Bitcoin pullback $27,000. But you're right, you could go to 150, but it wouldn't be right now. I don't think it happens right now. It happens in 2026, probably December. December of 2026, you could get 150,000 Bitcoin. Okay, but as of now, just look at where it is right now. I'm bullish until $129,000. You get a pullback probably to 113, 112, go back up to 135, and then come back to $100,000. 101, 100. Let's look at the daily. But yeah, I'm bullish right now. Crazy ping, you forgot my above message. What was the message? Market cap. Shrey, Indian guy, can you please check Raven coin? Raven, okay. Raven coin. You said to check the market cap of Raven coin. This is supply dominance. Where's the market cap? Right there. Let's see if the chart is accurate. November 3rd. Yes, it is. Yeah, until 618. So the market cap could go 4x from here. 4x as of now, you know. Just because how depressed it is right now, you know, I would worry about this channel. Let's put it this way. This is the most bullish case for your coin, Raven coin, right there. The most bullish case for your coin is this. Okay, most bullish. Right there. So that would be a 25, almost 30x, 25 to 30x. Most bullish case, okay? You have to, first Raven coin market cap has to come out of this, you know, channel. If it's able to do that, you know, it has a big resistance here at 663, okay? So 3x, 4x. In a picture perfect world, that's what you're looking at. Okay, in a picture perfect world, that's what you're looking at, but with a lot of crashes. A lot of crashes. A lot of crashes. I know we had the right intent. I'm talking about picture perfect, that means crash, crash, and then goes up. Okay, something like this is possible. I have to see Raven Coin's chart. You told me to look at the market cap. That's why I looked at it. Okay. Yeah, it's end of 2026. Okay, but if at all, if that happens, okay, if you're lucky, if it's just a scam coin, then you know, if it dupes you, then this looks like it would create a head and shoulder pattern where, you know, goes, has one more like that, head and shoulder, and then boom, like that. Okay, something like this. So it would come back down to here. You see, the head and shoulder pattern would be, you know, this is your shoulder, this is your head, and you can call this as a shoulder, and it came back down, right? Or this could be the shoulder that we've been waiting for, and then comes back down. Okay, so again, you have to look at this channel. If it's able to pass that significantly, then you get bullish on that. Okay. Yeah, 663, 653, 663, 653. Huge resistance. I push you back, I hold you close. Push you back, hold you close. Start a fight, there you go. I get unstable, I get unstable. People who are not subscribed are gonna miss this run, okay? If you at all are being an idiot and don't subscribe, I go on random times, okay? And they're gonna miss this run. They're gonna miss this run. Make sure to hit that like. I see a lot of old faces here. Who's new? Who's new? Freshly found my channel. So, coming back to the $10 trillion mark. Okay, where I see, I see a correction here. Okay. If the bull run's over or not, if you look at the chart, if you just look at the chart, purely at the chart of the total crypto market cap, when the chart's complete, the chart feels complete. It doesn't feel complete until we reach this 11-12 trillion dollar mark. Okay, it does not feel complete to me. It doesn't feel complete. So depending on where our cryptos are, this is the daily. Let's look at the weekly. All right. Okay. As of now, we're just thinking $5.4 trillion. We are sitting at $3.5 trillion. We go up to that level, have a pullback, and people think bull market is over. And then get one more leg up. Okay. Possible. But again, time will tell. As of now, I'm saying we are going to $5.4 trillion. That's still a lot of money. That is almost $2,000 billion coming to the market. That is crazy. That is crazy money. That's a lot of money. We'll see. Just look at the fib levels. Where is the 618 comes to $7 trillion. 618. Let's see. Okay. As of now, step by step, we need to hit $5.7 trillion first. Once we reach that, at what time we reach, we'll decide how long this market's going to extend. Let us see what is pumping. What's dumping the most? Troll dumped 20%. What's pumping? Dash is pumping. Yeah, not much is pumping, but I feel altcoin's bottom is in, okay? This is just getting you frustrated. And get ready. Get ready for an amazing alt season, okay? Alt season's going to be amazing. You got to believe, okay? Have some faith. Have some faith in yourself and God. And you will see an alt season like never before, okay? It's going to happen. Love you all. I'll see you later. Enjoy your week. It's going to be incredible. Incredible. Okay? We waited for this long, and it's going to be incredible. Later.